Now, it's important to understand why we're getting ready to show you about your camera. There's a certain methodology about taking pictures that we apply to this first lesson. And one of those portions of it is understanding that your camera is a scientific and technical tool. And that tool needs to be maintained and put together properly. And there's a few certain things that this lesson should teach you is, not that it's exciting to take care of your camera equipment, but that it must be done. Going from the beginning of your camera equipment to the end of your camera equipment, especially if you take pictures a lot, you probably are already doing it, but you don't know it. And what we're trying to do is add in some good habits in that. So making sure that you clean your camera lenses and that you're protecting your camera lenses, and that every time you take pictures, you might as well take all the information off of the flash cards, dump it onto your computer. Interchangeable lenses, making sure that your battery is fully charged is great, because when your battery is fully charged, then you can just pick up your camera, go out and shoot, come back in, boom, 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 put all your stuff in a nice little area, charging your battery. You've already taken all the information off of your flash card so that you can actually be almost like a warrior. You're ready to go. You're always ready to take pictures. I mean, that's step one of being a good photographer, is always being ready to take pictures. Today we're going to introduce you to my friend Susie as she opens her gifts from her younger brothers, Bill and Robbie. Susie has been taking pictures for years with her old film camera. She shares her pictures with her family and friends, and she's even sold a few prints at a local art gallery. So as many of us do, we'll get a brand new gift, we'll open it all up, and then we'll forget to get the manual, or the quick start guide, or even the warranty card. Now the warranty card is the most important thing we get. This protects us from having something fail. So sign up, get on board, and send your warranty card in. So let's take a look here and see what Susie actually got as a gift. She ended up with a camera body that takes interchangeable lenses. We've got an interchangeable lens, we have a protective filter, we have a 2 GB memory card, which is the memory media, we have the battery and the battery charger, a strap, of course, because you don't want to drop your camera, and the installation software. So when we get our camera, we want to take a look at everything prior to us putting it together to make sure that it all works and that there's no packaging material in it or anything that can damage it. So open up the area that gives you access to the inside of the camera, make sure there's no packaging tape or anything in there, make sure there's no dust or any scratches. This camera also has automatic and manual features to it. Make sure all your buttons and dials work, and your on-off works. Make sure every item opens and closes and makes you feel that you've got a quality product. Now let's move on to the lens. This is the interchangeable lens that attaches to the camera body. But an important thing about getting a new lens is to make sure that there's no scratches on the lens. A scratch on the lens will destroy any shot that you take. So take off the lens cap and look closely at each lens and each side of the lens, because in this area here you want to make sure that there are no scratches on the lenses. You want to make sure that everything works and feels nice and smooth. Next we move on to the protective filter. Now this is a filter that is a UV filter, but is also clear and is put in front of the lens so that it will protect it from impact, scratches, rocks, wind, or dust. This is a 58mm filter. And the way you can identify what size filter your camera needs is look on the front of your lens. And this is our 2 gig flash card. Now this is the memory media. Now realistically, there's several different types of memory media, and it comes in a variety of memory sizes. But this one here, just to check it to make sure it works, we want to plug it into the camera, set your camera to auto, take the lens cap off, and start taking pictures right away. It should start storing the pictures, and that will identify that it works. It's also very easy to check and make sure that your battery and battery charger work properly. Take your battery apart from the charger and then put it back together. It should snap together very simply and be a very strong connection. Take the wire that comes with it, plug it into the charger, and then plug it into the AC outlet. Once the battery is fully charged, a light on your charger should turn from red to green. Now, identifying if your strap is in good condition is very simple. What you want to do is take a look at the strap, make sure there's no loose threads, make sure there's no cuts or dings in it, and make sure that you've got 2 buckles on either side of the strap. And last but not least, with our software, we just want to make sure that the software packaging itself is not open and the CD or DVD that is inside is not broken or smashed.